warm welcome to each individual grade 8 into the space of ethos and spirit at St. David's Marisinanda. As your head prefect, it is my privilege and my duty to give the opportunities and experiences to truly understand what makes the school unique. Today signifies an important day in your personal journey as a Marist man. A day where you'll truly understand what it means to be Marist, to find value in unity, and understand what it means to support the black and gold, and one day even play for the black and gold. For personal experience, there's a feeling I get when walking down the corridors of St. David's Marisinanda, a feeling which is only built upon spirit and ethos, a feeling that brings me integrity and unity in my leadership. I hope you find this feeling one day in your marriage journey, like I have.
What color is your blood?
Running onto the AstroTurf to play hockey for the black and gold is one of the greatest feelings ever. But it's not really a feeling that can be put into words. Imagine it like every single time you touch the ball, instead of playing for yourself and for your team, you are now playing for the whole school. And this whole school is standing there on the sidelines, just as energetic as you are for the whole game. And this energy is what it really means to be the black and gold.
Here is a brief history of our school war cry. The head prefect of 1949, Don Rethman, approached the first team rugby coaches at the time, Brother Alban and Brother Edwin, and asked permission to change the school's war cry to something a bit more lively and dynamic. Now, permission was granted, and the head prefect, together with the school's chef, Pete Nkwane, sat down in the dining room one night after dinner and wrote the war cry, the Kalamazumba. Kalamazumba was officially used for the first time in 1950 when the first 15 played against St. Charles College in Pietermaritzburg. Now, at that time, St. Charles College was also a Marist school, and there was a fierce rivalry between the two schools. St. David's, the underdogs on that particular day, against expectations, beat St. Charles in that match. Much credit for the victory was given to the new school war cry, and since that historic match in 1950, the Kalamazumba has been used at all fixtures by the boys of St. David's Marisinanda. While the Kalamazumba is not quite as old as our school, it certainly has been a part of our traditions for a very long time. And I look forward to hearing you perform this war cry with the rest of the school at a sports fixture in the near future.
Some of my favourite St. David's war cries were All the Way Up and Antidote, just because these were songs that we were currently listening to at the time, and seeing our school perform them made it so much better. But for me personally, my favourite war cry has to be Kalamazumba. It's performed at half-time at first team rugby and I think first team hockey games. And to hear your school roar on like that is an absolute spectacle to behold. Ever since I was in grade 8, I can remember enjoying every war cry practice and singing along at every first team game. Didn't matter if I was playing under 14B that day or eventually to be running on for the first team. It really is something special. But for me, the single best highlight would have to been my first game against St. Albans, and to experience it for myself for the first time. It was truly something amazing.
St. David's war cries are very important to me because it gives people outside of the school an opportunity to see really how close and unified the boys are together and how passionate and proud they are of the team that they're doing the war cries for, and how fortunate they are to represent St. David's through that war cry. Boys do really put a lot of time and effort into our war cries, so for it to get internationally recognized is just truly an unbelievable feeling, and it just shows off that our hard work and the time we put into it really does pay off.
Being a St. David's student now for 13 years, war cries have become a big part of my school experience. War cries give us a way as students to express our love and pride for our school. There's nothing better than gathering on a Saturday morning as a school and supporting our sporting sides by singing and dancing. My most memorable war cry experience was in grade 8, which was my first team rugby fixture. Just the pride, joy, and brotherhood that I felt on that day made me realize why I love St. David's so much.
Stepping onto the court with the whole school screaming for you is honestly a feeling I can't describe. It not only gets me hyped up, but also gets me focused and ready for the game. War cries are very important as they give us a sense of the brotherhood and the spirit that we have at AIDAN. I mean, knowing that my brothers are on the sideline screaming my name while I'm on the court gives me that motivation and the strength I need to finish the game off. Getting recognized internationally by rappers, celebrities, and artists was obviously very humbling, but it just goes to show how much effort we actually put into our war cries and the spirit within the school and the brotherhood. Advice that I'd have for the grade 8 boys would just be to enjoy your time while it lasts, to have as much fun as possible, and lastly, just to support each other, regardless if your boy's in under 14A or under 14E, first team, it really doesn't matter. If you're supporting him, he's going to want to be there for you. So just have each other's back and keep supporting each other.